So when you look around at everything right now, what are you doing with your money? I saw you tweet a little picture of your goals, and I noticed in the bottom left corner you had a 1 ounce gold bar. Are you buying physical gold, gold stocks, anything else you're buying? Are you sitting on cash? I heard you talk to Danielle DiMartini Booth about gold. Curious, what are you doing with your money, and what's your what are you doing?
That picture is a kilo bar, by the way. That's a kilo bar, the bar of kilo picture that I posted. Yeah. So for me,
how many kilos is an ounce?
Well, you figure an ounce is probably 1750 right now, and a kilo is selling for about $58,000.
Okay.
So about 30, give or take. So 32, something like that. But yeah, so that's one of the things. But for me, I'm looking for opportunities today in the marketplace. Here's what's the best way to explain it is this: if you look at whatever industry you're at, and you take this industry, say this is your industry, and this is a pie. Okay, within your industry, that's your industry. All of those are different businesses or competitors. Let's just give them names: A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. So this is how it looks like pre-pandemic. Okay, that's what it looks like pre-pandemic. Post-pandemic, this is what happens. Okay. Post-pandemic, this is what's going to be taking place to a lot of people. Okay. Post-pandemic, say for instance, A went out of business, A went out of business, F went out of business, and C went out of business over here.
Right.
If C went out of business, then all of a sudden the pies become bigger. B got bigger, H took over a lot of A's market share, G got bigger, E got bigger, and D got bigger, right? What does that mean? Not everyone's going to survive. There's going to be three different types of companies right now: those who shut down, those who are plateauing, same, they survive, and those who become stronger. Those who become stronger, you can't do anything about those that shut down because they spent too much money, they were not tight enough, they didn't have a lot of liquid. So they made bad decisions in the past that kind of hurt them to not be able to make stronger moves today. Those who plateau and they, just survive, they're fine. They're doing better than those that shut down. But those who come out stronger, they typically take the money and they invest it in talent. They either buy businesses, they either invest into their technology to speed up the process, or they take that money and figure out ways to kind of get some more customers that they weren't having before, because that customer brings out more value to your business than it would if I go buy a mutual fund. If I buy a mutual fund today and say it makes me 35% next year because the market's going to come up, even that 35% is not as much money if I have a business that I can reinvest into that's going to make me 180% on the money that I made. So for us, we went and acquired a lot of talent from big insurance companies that fired a lot of great talent because of this downsizing. I got talent that would typically be more expensive. They're free agents today. I got them a little bit less than what I would typically pay in a market value. We went and invested heavily into technology. That technology is going to speed up my process. This last month, just yesterday, on the last day of the month, we got 1,689 new policies on the last day of the month, okay? I get this message end of the month, and she tells me, you got 1,689 policies on the last day of the month. Last month, we sold somewhere around 6,500 to 7,000 policies. Each policy takes me 15 minutes to process. So if you take each policy, 7,000 policies times 15 minutes, that's about 105,000 minutes. 7,000 policies times 15 minutes. If I can take that 15 minutes to 2 minutes, that means 2 minutes, that's 13 minutes times 7,000 policies. That saved me, that's a lot of money right there, right? If I take 13 minutes times 7, that's a lot of money that I'm saving right there. It's about 90,000 minutes I'm saving. 90,000 minutes into hours divided by 60. You do the math, you're saving a lot of money. We invested into a technology that takes our 15 minutes down to 20 seconds. That 20 seconds saves me millions processing over the years, right? So I went investing into technology. I went investing into acquiring. I went investing into talent. And I went investing into clientele. That's what I did. That's what what I did. On my social media side, the last 30 days, we've had our biggest subscribership ever in the history of the organization. I think the last 2 days, Our biggest day was 2 days ago. We got like 15,000 subscribers yesterday. We are 13,000 subscribers today. We've had 170,000 subscribers last 28 days. Our viewership is high. The amount of traffic we're getting is high. So Valuetainment is now going to make a surge to go into 5 or 10 million subs next. That'll be the next. So that's a whole different investment I made with the people we're bringing on board. And I'm about to introduce a new talent, new host on Valuetainment, which people are going to be blown away that this person is going to be a new host. This person is a former guest that now is going to be having her own show within Valuetainment, which people are pretty excited about for this to be taking place. And then we're going to bring some other people on to be talent as well, because we're in negotiation right now with a lot of big talents. And then as far as personal investments goes, I have a lot of different things I'm looking at as opportunities, and I'm making my moves on things that are 30 cents on a dollar, 40 cents on a dollar, 50 cents on a dollar. And that's a big part of my business as well today.